Hello everyone and good morning. I'm Brock Hires in the studio with a look at some of the headlines that will appear in today's edition of the Omak, Okanogan County Chronicle. An elderly woman with an apparent taste for high-octane beer made off with a case of domestic brew earlier this month in Omak. According to the Omak Police Department, officers responded to the store where management alleged a senior citizen with a walker stole a case of beer. Officers were not able to locate the suspect. The Okanogan Middle and High School were locked down for about 15 minutes last Friday after administrators received a report that a student might have brought a firearm to school. Superintendent Richard Johnson said the report was unfounded. In the wake of a meeting with Mid-Valley Hospital management staff last week, some employees were apparently left with the impression that half the nursing positions would be cut and the hospital would be left with too few workers to run safely. But Administrator Mike Billings says that's simply not the case. And now with a look at your weekend forecast, here's Angelina Nampkin.
Thank you, Brock. Good morning and thank you for checking in. Well, it's been quite the little warming trend after all the freezing that was going on. Again, we're still going to have some nice temperatures in the 30s. In Omak, we'll have a high of 30 on Friday and a low of 20. Over in Republic, they're going to feel just as warm, a high of 30 and a low of 20. Tenasket, with the warmest temperature on Friday, is a high of 33 and a low of 25. Moving into Saturday, still in the 30s. A high of 33 in Omak, a low of 21. In Republic, a high of 27 and a low of 21. And in Tenasket, again, a high of 33 and a low of 25. There's a dog mush race in Concanelli on Saturday. If you're going to go up and check it out, it's still going to be quite a nice day. On Sunday in Omak, we'll have a high of 32 and a low of 18. Over in Winthrop, let's check it out. We'll have a high of 33 and a low of 21. In Tenasket, again, a high of 34 and a low of 22. Thank you, and thank you for checking in.
Thank you, Angeli. Last weekend, folks in Republic celebrated winter during their annual Winterfest with outhouse races, a parade, a snow carving competition, and much more. Here's a look at some of the highlights. And now with a look at your area high school sports, here's Al Camp.
Thanks, Brock. Lots of exciting sporting events this week, starting with the Snow Dog Super Mush that will be competed Friday through Sunday at Peacock Meadows near Concanelli. The 6-dog and 8-dog mid-distance classes start at 9 a.m. The trophy classes will leave the snow park after the mid-distance teams finish, probably between 11 a.m. and noon. So far, 16 teams are entered. There is a free shuttle that leaves the Concanelli General Store every half hour starting at 7 a.m. There is limited parking at the Meadows where a snow park permit is required. Lots of high school sports action this week. In wrestling, Okanogan is at Tenasket at 7 p.m. tonight. The Bulldogs are at the Royal Invitational on Saturday. In basketball, Omak is at Okanogan in Caribou Trail League play. Postseason starts at February 11th with District 6 games at Eastmont High School. Tenasket is at Brewster on Friday, where the girls' teams will be competing for first place in the Central Washington 2B League. Both teams are 11-1 this season in league play. Thank you, Brock. Back to you.
Thanks, Al. For all of these stories and more, see the Wednesday, January 25th edition of the Omak, Okanogan County Chronicle. And for all your late-breaking news, see omakchronicle.com. From all of us at the Chronicle, thanks for watching and have a good day.